welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Raina, and today I am going to be sharing with you the strange process that I took to build my cats a sunroom garden greenhouse style catio situation. Basically, it's a room with glass windows all around that I built for them that just goes outside. They can access it through my window as we're in a basement apartment. The best part about it all is I actually didn't pay for any supplies. I used things that I already had. I used recycled wood, as you'll see me ripping things apart. It was quite a process. From the roof panels to the wood I used, to the actual windows themselves, the acrylic panes that I used, all of it was scrap, recycled, repurposed, or something that I already had. That includes like the silicone or anything that I use like that. I already had silicone, I already had any tools that I needed, screwdrivers, hammers, nails. Even if you were to buy the supplies, I would say it would probably run you a couple $100, but it's still not terribly outrageous if you wanted to build this style yourself, because it is basically just a 4x6 room with an A-frame roof. And you can put walls on if you want, you can put windows on like I did, you could put polycarbonate panels, which is something I was looking into. I wasn't able to find any tin around me in the right sizes. I did get my hands on some, but they were too small panels and it wasn't gonna work. So I made do with what I had. The other part of this that's a little bit fun, that I like to add a little bit of spice, might you say, to my projects is I like to garden while I'm doing these projects at times. I think that it definitely helped me to just troubleshoot sometimes. I'll smoke, go outside, do something, be staring at it, looking stupid as hell in my yard, and then all of a sudden it works. So that's my process. Don't feel obligated if you don't want to do that part of this project, obviously. Don't hate either. I'm of age, it's legal where I live. If you want to see this process, keep watching. It should be rather interesting. I'm pretty proud of this project, so I hope you guys like it too. And if you do, don't forget to like down below and subscribe if you're not already. Comment something fun or ask a question. I like talking to you guys. You can also find all my other socials down below. My OF, as usual, I always promo that on here. It helps to support the other hobbies in my life, like my pets and stuff like that are a little bit more costly. If you do want to support me in that sense, it would be much appreciated. Alright, I think that's enough talking. Let's go.
Baby, why you call me? Do you feel alone? I know that you miss me, but you are so dumb. You know that I'm here, I'm here. Come when you want. You know I always pray, always pray for your little boy. I know, yeah. I know that you miss me. I know that you miss me. I know. I know that you miss me. I know that you miss me. I know that.
Okay, so everybody got home from work at the same time, and everybody is in their yards. And my yard is not fenced, and neither is my neighbor's. And there's like 4 kids screaming on the trampoline and a newborn baby. And then the other side, there's like a grandma and her son and their grandkids packing up their camper, which is directly in shot. So I don't really want to film them. So I will get back to you. Did you need something? You don't need anything. Anyways, I'm gonna smoke again so I can not have social anxiety, keep planning and fucking around outside, and then maybe I'll keep building. I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing. If I'm just gonna sit there and dawdle until these people leave, or if I will have confidence. We'll see.
You know that I'm here, come when you want.
Wow.
No, always pray for your little boy. I know, yeah. I know that you miss me. I know that you miss me. I know that you miss.
My vision has changed. Moment of truth. Oh my gosh. None of them are broken. This is so perfect. This is all the panes of glass that I have. And this is actually gonna work out perfectly. Some of them, like this one's the worst for sure. That one's got some damage. That pane's got some damage. Otherwise, they're all pretty much perfect condition. This one has like a straight across cut, but I can seal that with some silicone. Perfect. I also have this scrap piece of acrylic, so maybe I could fix probably at least one or two of the panes with that.
3 days later.
Hey, we're back. It's been a couple of days because it has been downpouring where I live, so I have not been able to get much done on the Catio since last time we talked. So today is going to be probably the biggest like physical change day, I guess, because we are going to be actually attaching the windows to the frame. Hopefully we will figure out the window situation as we go. I do have some silicone, so I can hopefully fix a couple of panes. We'll see how that goes. The only other thing that I need to do is figure out what I'm going to do for the roof. I was thinking of like a plastic corrugated? Anyways, a roof. That is what we were going to be doing today. So we have our friend over here take a quick cereal bowl, and then we are gonna go build in the sun. It's beautiful out today, and I'm excited to get this closer to done. As close to done as we can. Let's go.
A few moments later.
This is she. It's looking great. Coat of paint, a little bit more work. I think I've also decided I want to do a pitched roof, and I have exactly 4 pieces of that stuff, so. Got these 2 posts ready to go for the rafters to sit on when they're dry. I am just cutting up some of these little paint sticks to fill in window spaces because, as you can see here, the one that I did put in has a bit of a gap here, and that is just because the frames are kind of like rotting. So it's been sealed all around with silicone, so it's not gonna go anywhere, but I do want to fill this in. So plan is to use those sticks, fill this in, silicone it all, and then paint it white. Do it at least for sure on these 3 windows, maybe that one as well, because again, there's that at the bottom and it definitely needs to be sealed up. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. It is raining now, so I'm gonna back up.
Several days later.
It's another day. Welcome to my porch again. Come here. This is Theo. So, it's another day, and today it is not raining for once. So I have plans of hopefully at least framing the roof and finishing the windows on the Catio. I do have some paint, so I think I might be able to paint the frame today as well. I'm just waiting on what I'm going to do with the roof because I can get some scrap tin or I can get some polycarb. Polycarb is going to cost more, but it will look better, I think. So that might be a cost that I might endure on my own. So if you're following along, use whatever you use. Like for the rest of it, I use complete scraps, but I might purchase new roof sheets because the sheets that I have are way too small. Really? Fun fact, I also just stubbed the ever-living out of my toe and it is pulsating and I am limping. So if I'm wobbling in this video, that's why. Alright, well, I'm gonna sesh and then we're gonna go outside.
10 seconds later.
So that's what this one looks like. Again, not the best. Certainly not like star quality by any means, but it's an old window. It was broken. At least there's a pane here now. We're gonna let that dry for at least probably 24 hours and then I'll probably do another coat. And I'm going to remove the rest of the glass from these two and get started on those ones as well. The windows are all patched up and I ended up actually just taking all the glass out of this one, sealing it a little bit. I did attempt to put something in there and it didn't work out, so now I'm gonna probably go inside and screw around with that for a while. I don't know. But the rafters are still drying, they look good. They look weird right now because I have them in, this pad is not level at all, but the joints look good, they're simple. And these two posts to put them on. I've got other projects going on, as you can tell, usually. I'm not sure if we'll have any more updates tonight or not, but yeah.
The next day.
All right, upon a test fit, we are a little bit short, so I do need to dig out a little bit more, and then we will level this and give it a coat of paint. I'm sweating. Just mowed my lawn. It's hot out. You better be appreciative. The roof framing is done. So now I'm going to add those two panels. I'm gonna paint this outside frame white with some repurposed paint that we used from our barn, and then put the roof on, and then we will see. I'm definitely gonna add some wire though, just for aeration. Anyway, but we are looking pretty good. I'm very happy. It fit perfect in my little garden. Stunning. Okay, got the frames painted and side pieces, so that looks good. I don't think I'm gonna do the inside. I just don't think I need to, but that's what it's looking like now, so let's put the roof on. Alright, that is what the roof is looking like. The seam along the top here I'm gonna try and cover with, I forget what it's called. Yeah. Now I'm going to cut and paint some mesh for these two panels and those slits on either side in there for ventilation. Probably do the back as well, but it is looking really cute so far. Yes, I know the paint does not match. I don't really care. Another day. It's time to finish this up. Alright, I got these two pieces cut. Let's check and see if it fits. You know, brain cells will tell you to wear gloves. For the other two, like on the sides, I have this piece of scrap. It's a smaller gauge, but it'll still work. So I wanted to just use this up.
we don't need it. And then if we do need it, we'll use that. It'll be black, so it'll be pretty much invisible to the eye. Anyways, I'm just gonna come back when it's done. Right, so got this stapled in. Looks kind of rough from the inside, but it's fine. And now I'm just gonna add a couple screws into the spots that were a bit too tight for the staple gun to fit. Alright, so I got these panels. I got those ones done up there. So I'm just going to attach these. That is the top. And this is what it looks like on the sides. That is all dirt from my hand. On the inside, I did a staple about every like 3 to 4 inches-ish. Tomorrow should be the last day, I hope, and then it should be good to go. Yay.
Several days later.
All done. We are all sealed. Everything looks great. These side panels, as you can see, are much less visible because they're painted compared to the normal wire color. Yeah, I think the last thing we're gonna do now is just add a little plant hanger thing there to kind of hide the ugliness. And then I have that flower that's a straw flower that's definitely like kind of dying, so I will replace it, but I wanted to hang that up and then have it going into the garden. I really wish I would have done this last week, but it was raining all week and now it is fall and things are dying. We are in. Little man has come to check it out first. I did just climb through the window to get in here, but I did end up having to level each of the corners and the center. So there's that. That is just an air purifier. It's very nice and vented in here as well. Plenty of ventilation. Here comes the second one. What do you think? What are you doing? Alright, here comes the other two. What do you guys think? All the kitties. They're very vocal. And with that, the Catio is finished. The little lights are so cute. Got them at Canadian Tire on clearance, and they're little solar lights. You can kind of see the little panel thing back there. There's one on either side. But flowers also died because it's fall. It's cold. So there's that. But as you can tell, our kitties are enjoying this. They're in here all the time. There's another one in the window. They're quite cute.
And that brings us to the end of today's video. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me construct this structure. Recycled Catio, sunroom, I don't even know what to call it. YouTube, this is education, I think. I like to just do random projects like this. Don't forget to like down below. I hope if anything you guys found it entertaining. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!